That patch is coming along nicely. It's still slightly wet. We're in the shade a little bit. And I brushed this down. I knocked off the high bits with a putty knife. Blended that in. I think that's going to be fine now. And while I'm letting that dry, remember I told you there was something else I was going to do before I lay these concrete pavers back down. Remember I was saying where this is, see where you see all the gaps, you see black under there, right? You see underneath this column, it's black. And along that line here, along down over there, it's black. That's because their material before was black and they rolled it up the edge. Well, I can't have it when you're looking at that. And I got all the brick pavers over here that you see white. How am I going to fix that? Well, I've got the idea. Kaboom. Look at that. What? That's right over my white, isn't it? Okay, I'll kind of let that dry. I've got black bits on here, and I just let that dry a little bit, and then I can just rub it off with my glove, or I can leave it. I can just leave it on there if I wanted. So now I got this one over here to do. Starting to build up my edge along there, but I guess that's alright. It's not going to hurt anything. I usually wipe it off with my finger after a while, you know, but I'm not really using my finger for anything else, so it's just going to get more on there on the tip, so the tip's building up, but that's alright. See how it's all icky on there? But, and I like to have a clean tip when I'm putting stuff on when it matters. So many little things I had to think about on this project because of so many different possibilities of leaks and different color changes and stuff on the floor. And I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes thinking about it. Okay, what about this? What about that? Oh, I know, I could do blah 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 blah. And I have a game plan for the day, and all of a sudden something else comes up and my game plan goes to pot. And then I change my tune sometimes once I get going. So just because you have a game plan doesn't mean you can't change it in the middle of something. If something else comes up and you think you might want to do it a different way, you know, it's okay to change your mind. Certainly. It's okay. I'm right up next to my stucco patch. Down low, I shouldn't really worry too much on. Get that. Boom. So now I'll work around the corner and kind of maybe I'll get that too. Let's see if I can't. I was going to clean that off first, but I don't think it's going to really clean off very good. It's just a little dirty, but hey, let's see what happens when I put a little bit of caulking on there, huh? I'm liking that a little better. I think it was just like right in there. Maybe over in there too. And that's helped it already. Ooh. I got some that dropped off of there. Okay. I'll go for that. I'll go for that. Seems as though I've got to do this area over here anyways. We'll make it nice and pretty. We'll make it nice and pretty. Gotta wrap around that somehow. That's where I put some white this morning, and I'm pretty sure it was dry enough for me to put that black on it by now. Yeah. Hey there. At first I was thinking paint, then I thought maybe I should get a bucket of mastic, you know, and I thought, wait a minute, I can just use some caulking. Like that. My battery's been flashing for I don't know how long, and I've been just putting the black this black caulking down along here. I don't know if you saw me do that or not, but see, I just kind of freshened that up, continue that around the corner, and I use my caulking right here. And this happens to be DAP. Ooh, it's ready to fall. I better bring it over here. Ah, look at that. Okay, it's DAP, and it's Dynaflex 230 black. Yeah, you can get caulking all different kinds of colors. You don't have to use this one. Any kind of exterior caulking. And I've been doing that around these edges. Doesn't that look good? So when I put the tiles down, it's going to match the black everywhere else. And I've done that over in there, over here. This I don't have to do because that's where the stucco continued all the way down. So if the tile's cut short, which I know it is, you'll just see the stucco color all the way down. You won't see the white down below the stucco. Same thing over here. I'm still working on this stucco patch, but see, I didn't want to put any black. I didn't want to leave the white, and that's why, you see, that's why I did the flooring and wrapped it up first. I put it underneath the stucco. That way, now if the stucco doesn't fail, the water's going to come straight down. I don't even have to worry about that. But had I put the stucco down first and then let the patch dry and then wrap the flooring up the side, if the stucco were to ever fail, the water could leak behind the stucco and right through there, and my floor patch wouldn't even have worked. You see what I mean? So that's why I did that one backwards. This one here, I didn't really have a stucco defect here, did I? So that's why I wrapped the roofing material up with the cloth and stuff up here, and then I went over it with the stucco patch. Okay, so now you see, I said I got 2 tubes of caulking, and I'm hardly, see how long the plunger is? So the plunger's probably only in that far. That's about as much caulking as I use to blacken all this out. Didn't take much, because all I'm doing is skinning over it. I'll see if I can't get that looking okay. Oh, I gotta get my putty knife over here. Now I got it on my cardboard. I've had this cardboard this whole time. It's been all nice and clean up until now. Okay. I just have to be careful with that. Got quite a bit on my putty knife. So I'll get that off first. Right over my patch. That's why I continued it over to right about there and cut off this existing black here, because this column is kind of behind the back side of the column area, protected from the rain a little bit more so than that edge. So that's why I decided not to just cut it at the corner or shy of the corner on this side. I decided to wrap it around on the back because I could reach it, you know. I just thought I would continue it over a little bit there. I hit the stucco the very first bit I did on the other side, and I'm going to have to let it dry. Then I'm going to have to get my paint out, and I thought, well, okay, if that's the worst thing that happened today, I'm having a good day. See, I was trying to be really careful and getting it under there, and I tagged the stucco trim and the stucco right there, so I can touch that up with my stucco patch. This is pretty much dry now. And I'll just go ahead and fix that, because I'm thinking I may have to go and do a little bit more work on this. I'm not quite sure yet. It's kind of in the shade. It was taking a while because it was a little bit deep. That one obviously was deeper than over here. This one's all nicely drying out. See, it's good. I had initially, right as it was drying, I took my putty knife and just knocked down any high little bits of sand. You know, I couldn't do that until it dried up a little bit, and then I took my paintbrush a little bit more and brushed it. And see, there's certain times when you can do that once it dries a little bit, so you always have to kind of watch this. And I probably should get over there